What's up, everybody? How's it going? This is Joey Galvez, and it is Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021. You have myself and Ambrosia.
Hi.
How's it going, Ambrosia?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. We are back. It's Wednesday. There's all kinds of news, all kinds of books that came out. I'm super excited. I actually started MODOK. I'm almost all the way through, not completely.
How are you liking it so far?
Have you finished it yet?
I haven't finished it. I've been trying to. So I didn't realize that when they put it out, it was like kabam because
Yeah.
of all the shows that we've been watching recently. It's been like 1 week at a time, so it kind of threw me off. So I started to binge it, and then I would like fall asleep off and on. So I actually started again. So I think I'm on episode 3.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm maybe one or two more, a little bit further from there. So I'm probably more than halfway. I think I maybe have a few more left before I'm finished with it. But it's pretty good. I like it. It is okay. I will say this: I like it for what it is. I
Okay.
probably would love. I probably would have loved it a whole lot more in high school when when I was probably a little bit more of a burnout. Just saying, because it's for people
It's
who are
definitely.
super high.
Yeah. You know what? I've never been high before, but those are like my favorite shows. Like till
Okay.
this day, like I saw a TikTok that was like, there are two people in society. There are people who love Napoleon Dynamite, and there are
Uh-huh.
people who hate Napoleon Dynamite. And Napoleon Dynamite's like one of my favorite movies. It
That's
makes
funny.
no sense, but it's just so good. And even like,
Napoleon Dynamite's good.
okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page with that. But
That
it makes complete sense. Because when we were talking with Dave Lentz a couple weeks ago, you kind of seemed like a little weary on it.
me or him?
Yeah, no, you.
Yeah, only because I was like, it's like old school type robot chicken and all this kind of stuff. Like I was like, and like it took me back to like Celebrity Deathmatch and all that kind of stuff back in the day, right? So I was like, okay, I almost immediately associated it with that,
Yeah.
and because I associated it with that, I associated it with that part of my life. So I was like,
Okay.
so now I'm like, oh yeah, that would have been way cool back then. And it's good, it's funny.
But
There
now
are
we have a grown up Joey.
and he's just like, well, that's cringy. Where adolescent Joey would have probably laughed his butt off.
And here I am still like laughing my butt off. I was like, that is so great. I love it so much. I've been loving MODOK so much. So that's why like I was able to like go back and restart it. Because typically if I didn't like it, I would just be like, okay, cool, I finished it. But no, like I didn't remember it. So I had it, I went back and I restarted it, and I found it just as comical as it was. But
Okay.
here's the thing is I never liked Robot Chicken.
Oh,
Um
really?
I did not like Robot Chicken. Celebrity Deathmatch, it was a love or hate.
Okay.
Mostly a hate. Yeah, so I wasn't a fan of Celebrity Deathmatch too much either. But
Oh,
I love
really?
MODOK. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's because of the comic book references that I get. Like Celebrity Deathmatch, you have Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera trying to kill each other. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was. I get. This took a completely crazy turn. We're talking about Celebrity Deathmatch and all that stuff, but yeah, it's really good and really interesting. I'm intrigued and I like it. I'm gonna finish it, but I will say this: I did like it more than I liked Jupiter's Legacy, and we're gonna talk a little bit about Jupiter's Legacy in the show here because there's some interesting stuff coming out about that. But I do like MODOK a little bit more than that. So
I've been really liking MODOK. Wait. Okay, can you ask what we did over the weekend? Because I actually did something.
sure. That's Ambrosia. What did you do over the weekend?
I did stuff that was not grading and not school related because I'm on summer break now. I went to the movie theaters.
Awesome. Oh,
It was
wow. Okay. How was that?
twice. I went twice.
Oh, what movies did you see? There's only a handful out.
Yeah, it was magical. I saw the first one was A Quiet Place,
Okay.
which was fabulous. And then the second one was Cruella, which was fabulous
Yeah.
as well.
Which for a small time when some of these theaters were coming back, those are the only movies that were playing. So that was really cool. I don't know if I'm gonna go. We recently went to theaters, but this was when everything was closed down. They were slowly opening back up, but they were doing mostly like private parties. So
Okay.
we had at least 3 or 4 families, and we did like private parties, and we were like super spread out, and so it was kind of cool to do that, and stuff. But we watched a kids movie for the kiddos and all that stuff. Um,
No, that's
I
awesome.
don't know if
It
I'm
was
was it crowded?
no, not at all.
Okay.
And we went at like prime time. We went at like 7, and it was not
Wow.
crowded whatsoever. Like the spacing, there was so we went to a large AMC theater, and
Okay.
there was people in every other row. So it
Oh
wasn't
wow.
even like back to back. And then there was about there was 3 in our group, and then there was 2 in another group that was sitting in the same row as us. So and it was not crowded whatsoever.
That's super cool.
It was,
Um,
yeah, when I said it was magical, it was pretty great. It was so great.
she's like, it's magical. Ambrosia goes to the movie, so that's really awesome actually, because I feel like that's probably what it would feel like, because everybody if and no obviously everything's shut down and everybody would kind of be trickling back into the movie theaters, right? And it would probably feel like that very first moment that you ever watched a theatrical movie in the theater or like on the big screen, and how awesome that would be, like, to experience it in your adult life. So does it hold up to the memory that you had as a child, Ambrosia, to go back to the movies?
Most definitely, especially like how many cool movies have come out recently. Like
Uh-huh.
I what like watching Godzilla versus Kong, like how desperately I wanted my room to like vibrate by like the noise. And it was kind of like a
Uh-huh.
letdown watching it at your house instead of like, because my husband and I, we are like AMC stub members. So like it's a great
Yeah.
deal. Like for $25 a month, you could see unlimited amount of movies. I think it's like you only
Oh,
can
yeah,
watch
yeah, I love that.
like 3 a week at least, I think, or like the minimum or the maximum. The max is you could see 3 a week. So we used to go
Yeah.
to the movies all the time. And so that
Mhm.
has been really sad because we love the movies. And so that was
Yeah.
hard. And so being able to go back was amazing. And here in Colorado, like the majority of people like still wear masks. The seats were
Okay.
leather, so like before we sat down, like we ourselves like wiped them down with like
Mhm.
antibacterial and but it was so cool to be able to go back. Things it felt a little normal.
That is awesome. I'm glad that you were able to to experience something like that. I
And
don't
I
know
did
if I'm
something
gonna
over
be
the
able to,
weekend.
but it's okay. What'd you do?
Oh no, I went to movies, but typically I
Okay.
hadn't.
Okay. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So I thought you had more. I was like, yes, she's got more. But no,
No.
I I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything like that. A bigger family. It's for you guys. You guys, it's just you and your husband, right? And a
Hmm.
couple of pets around there. So
Yeah.
um that's it's awesome to be able to do something like that. I don't know if I could just, it's so hard nowadays to just pack up my entire family and just do anything, just even just like a grocery run. It's just so hard nowadays. um and on top of it, I add to the chaos because I'm just another big baby too, and my wife has her hands full, right? So unfortunately for her, that's how it goes. And yeah, absolutely sorry. But anyway, we got some cool stuff here. I wanted to talk to you a little bit
Yes.
because I know you're wondering about this back here, Ambrosia. You've been talking to me. You said, "What is that back there?"
I
Well,
did.
this right
I
here
did.
is Scout's new box. So has this really cool thing where they got the subscription boxes. You obviously, I told you guys about that before, where you get 12 books bagged and boarded, monthly subscription and all that stuff. It's super cheap, under $40. You can't even get 12 books bagged and boarded in the shop that cheap. Um, you can do that, grab that, and then you can also shop around throughout the week. Use code GEEK at checkout and get 10% off. But what's cool about this is, if those people out there's people out there who like are readers. Are you a reader? Do you like to buy books just to kind of buy them? I know I like to collect them, but do you just like to every once in a while you get a double? So I know I have some friends who grab two copies. One is a reader and one's a collector.
I actually don't. I'm the worst. I used to get so much crap for like I'm the person who like sits in the back with like who bends like the spine. And so many people are, yeah, I know. I know. I'm so sorry because
You're good.
I love to collect them, but I don't
Yeah.
I don't care if they're mint condition.
Okay, okay, that's awesome. I love that because this kind of thing is for you, because if you don't care that they're not mint condition and you're not a huge collector. See, I got a mix of both. I have some that are like collectibles, and those are all put away, and I got stacks here that I just read and just kind of go through, and whatever, my dollar books or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
Scout did
Mm-hmm.
this cool thing where they kind of did the same thing. And all the every shop has this problem where you get all these dents and dinged books and everything, right? And the damages, and sometimes you can't really send them back, right? So you just put them in your dollar bin, you drop them down, 50-cent quarter bin. This is your quarter bin stuff right here, right? So they did that, and it's in a box. I wanted to show you guys some stuff and it's actually, honestly, some of these aren't bad looking, Ambrosia. Like, I know some people are probably gonna like, you're probably gonna get luckier than me, or sometimes I'm luckier with these things, but a few of these, all you gotta do is send it to like to like a guy to press and clean it, and then you're good to go. If you wanted to like send it off to CGC, like some of them are just paper bends on the corners, like dog ears and things that just a good press and clean, you're good to go.
And I don't mind. I'm the worst because I'm the person who dog ears the comic. Oh,
Well, that's
I'm
good.
instantly losing viewers. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But look at this, is a super rare one right here, Hench Girl, and it's like a blank
Ooh.
cover. This is one of the oldest Scout books there. And then I'm not gonna really go through all of these but I do want to show you guys a handful of them. Look at this. I would have never bought something like this, Ambrosia, because this is super expensive.
Yeah.
This is an exclusive cover. It's got all kinds of scratches and stuff like that, but it's still like, it's gonna look really cool back here. While you guys are watching me on the live feed, it's gonna look real dope back there, right? It's got scratches, whatever. Who cares? But I grabbed that for under $20. You got 25 books that have dents and dings, and you just want to read a bunch of cool number ones. I literally have like some really good number ones in here that I could probably press and clean. I'm just gonna read them.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that they did that.
Yeah, super cool. It's a really good idea, and you can unload all your stuff. You know what I mean? And people will, like, I've seen dudes go after stuff like this all the time.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah, all the time. People are like, "Hey, man, you got a whole box of dings and dents and dings over there." All they haggle with it sometimes.
Oh,
Sometimes
that's interesting. I didn't know that.
you can find some good stuff in there sometimes, and all you need is a good press and clean, and you got a good book.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Real quick, in the chat, I have a Facebook friend who said, "Hi, Amber." Hi. So, fun fact: back in like my high school days and middle school days, I was known as Amber, and so it's always really interesting because people will be like, "Oh, I know Amber. You know Amber?" And they're like, "Who's Amber?" So I say that's my alter ego. I'm Amber by
That's
day,
cool.
Ambrosia by night.
That's awesome. So, hi, Amber's friend. Should I do that? Should I say that?
My husband will make fun of me because my husband, like, we met in high school, and so whenever someone calls me Amber, he does like a Valley Girl voice, and he's like, "Amber, shut up."
Somebody said, to take him to the drive and strap on some glow sticks on the necklace and let them run rampant. The kid talking about my kids going to to the movies. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just let them go
Yeah,
crazy
you literally
because
could
they're
just
probably
pack them
going
up in
there.
the car.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And then it just was magical. All right,
It was.
really, really awesome. So, Ambrosia, how do you want to do this? Do you want to go? Do you want to talk about your pool list first, or do we want to talk about some news?
I like the geeky news first. Is
You
that
want to
okay?
talk about the geeky news? Okay,
Or
let's
we could
talk
switch
about
it up.
the news.
Why
It's
don't we
all good.
switch it
Let's
up?
do it. Switch what
Let,
up? How do you want to do it? You let me
let,
know.
let,
How do you guys want it? Do you guys want some geeky news, or you guys want some you want to
some
talk
comic
about
news.
some books, some comic stuff? Because we can switch it up if you guys want. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna start talking about some geeky news because did you see that Marvel has at least about 10 projects in post production?
Ooh, I'm not surprised at all, but I'm stoked.
Okay, so what shows do you think? What movies do you think they are? They're movies and TV.
Oh wait, okay, more than what they already announced.
No, some of those are in here, and there is more.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So without looking, I don't even know.
So we already know we have Black Widow, right? That one's already been,
We have
you know,
yeah,
Shang-Chi.
Black Widow. We have Black Panther coming up. Thor.
Shang-Chi,
And I
Eternals.
saw that. Yeah, the Eternals. I know that we even saw like pictures of uh, Thor, Love and Thunder. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that right now because, and this is my lead-in story, Ambrosia. You see that how I'm doing
Ooh,
that?
I like it.
So
I
we got
like it.
Turtles, Spider-Man, No Way Home, Doctor Strange. We already know all about all those, right? But we got also Doctor Strange 2, Thor 4, but supposedly there's more Loki, there's What If, there's Miss Marvel, Hawkeye is about to wrap. Super cool. We've even got stuff that's going to be in the works. She-Hulk and Moon Knight. We've already known about that, right?
hmm
So
I'm
pretty
actually
cool.
really excited too for What If, because that was such a cool
Okay.
comic concept that they
Yeah.
had. And they even brought that back kind of this year with Spider-Man, What If Spider-Man, which has been
Uh-huh.
such a good series.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I haven't read that one. You
If you
gotta
check out a Spider-Man one, check out What If Spider-Man. Ooh, Spider-Man Shadows.
okay.
That's what it is. So good.
Oh, that's I heard you talk about that one. Okay.
hmm
So here's another one. So you were talking about Thor Love and Thunder, right? So Taika Waititi. See, I always mess that up. I always want to say it backwards. Taika Waititi says that Thor Love and Thunder is the craziest thing that he's ever done. And have you
Oh
seen his movies?
no!
Some of them are pretty okay.
What kind of movies does
If
he do?
he does amazing movies, that's what he does.
Okay.
They're amazing movies. Uh, but yeah, he's done some really good stuff. But yeah, he says that this is you guys got some really cool stuff in store. It's the craziest thing he's ever done. And the in this article says by judging that by his resume, this probably means that this is pretty freaking crazy. Like
What?
awesome. I'm all excited about this movie.
Oh, he did Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, yeah.
That was such a good movie too.
Yep. And he did a handful of other things too.
Oh, he did Green Lantern though.
Green Lantern was awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
Yes.
but as they're wrapping up for them to talk because we were talking about them wrapping up, and to celebrate, he and Chris Hemsworth took a picture, and this picture is going nuts all over the internet. Have you seen this? Have you seen Thor's arms?
I really hope you have a picture of this. Do you have a
I'm
picture of
gonna
it?
pull it up for everybody right now because this is insane. Like
Let's see the picture.
literally, like it's loading as I'm loading it up because
Okay.
seriously, it's like it's loading because it's like one of those the internet back in the 90s. because it takes forever because of this. You'll know why I'm saying that in just 1 second, because I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and you're going to see this right here. Look at this. Look, here we go. Allow screen sharing. Boom. Look at that. What the heck is
Whoa.
on his freaking body?
I feel like
That's
okay.
like
I feel like
that's
okay.
like two of my children hanging from his body.
Did you watch the? Were you ever a SpongeBob fan?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember the episode where he has like the fake like gloves to make him like look super strong?
Yeah, somebody do like right here. This one.
Yes. Yes.
That one
That's
right there.
exactly what it is.
So everybody's talking about this all over the internet. So they're all popping up their pictures, right? So look at this one's right here. Look at this one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, isn't that another? Isn't that the other dude that they're having in a movie? I think he's in DC or whatever. Look at this freaking dude. He's jacked.
That is crazy.
Dude, that's like literally. This is my freaking. This is one of my children, and this is another one of my children hanging from his freaking chest, out of his freaking body.
That is insane.
That's freaking nuts. Oh man.
Out of curiosity, are you getting like double feedback from me?
No, you're good. It's
okay,
probably
just me.
You're good.
No, that's crazy. I had no idea. I haven't seen that picture.
You have not? That's the first time. I'm glad we got on film. That's awesome.
It doesn't even look like I mean like.
Yep. Somebody tweeted out. They said, "I'm going to be thinking about Chris Hemsworth's arms for the next week."
Like for real. Do you think?
Like, look, there's a picture that I have here. Let me see if I can pull it up, because it's him standing next to Taika Waititi, and I got to pull this article up because it looks. You could just the difference between Taika Waititi and Chris Hemsworth, and I'm pulling it up right now, and I'm going to show you guys just 1 second. It's absolutely incredible.
Now I have like a question. Do you think it's all natural, or do you think it's like a little steroids going on?
I don't know.
I hope it's not. Chris Hemsworth is, I'm going to say in my heart, because I'm a believer, that he worked really, really hard and ate a lot of protein and vegetables, and he's not a steroid user, because Thor wouldn't do that. Yes, that's what I'm hoping for.
Right. I hope so. See, this pictures are taking forever to load, man. They're like, these arms are too big to put on the internet. Anyway, I don't know. It's crazy. But Taika Waititi's Twitter, and like the comparison next, it's absolutely wild. Yeah,
so basically, Chris Hemsworth's arms broke the internet.
That's what Chris Hemsworth's arms broke the internet. There you go. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about Jupiter's legacy now. Did you hear about this one, Ambrosia? Jupiter's Legacy Season 2 has now, but Netflix is going to be developing.
Wait, how does it? Okay.
Yeah.
How does it like kind of see cancel?
I'm saying kind of because I'm thinking that they didn't get so that's that thing. That's what I want to know. It's kind of because they're still going to be playing with the world with this super crooks. But my thing is, season 2 plans canceled. Is it canceled because they want to develop the spinoff and they're going to revisit it, or is it just done because I don't know, because Josh Duhamel's like, too much negativity, I don't want to be the face of that franchise.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't I have no idea. I watched the first episode and that is it. Like I said, I've had to pick and choose what I've watched, and I chose MODOK and The Handmaid's Tale.
There you go. Better choice. You're not missing anything at
I was
all.
gonna say,
But
do you like it?
it's it's good. It's good for what it is. If you take everything out of it and you don't think about it, it's good. It's good.
Which I feel like that's a lot what I do. That's why I have movies like MODOK that I'm like, oh my gosh, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So
All
I
right.
don't know.
I've got one more story, Ambrosia, and this one is absolutely crazy because we've all heard about the Snyder cut, right? And everybody wanted the Suicide Squad director's cut, right? The
Hmm.
Abrams cut or whatever. So crazy, right? Now here's a big one that I'm behind. Are you a fan of like 90s movies and 90s like video games?
Movies, yes. Video games, no. But I can
Okay,
be.
because now there's a thing where people are calling for. Well, I don't know if there's rumors that there's 20 minutes of lost footage for the Super Mario Brothers movie, and there's a Morton Jankel cut that adds the 20 minutes.
Okay, this is gonna sound super, super dumb. There was a Super
Okay.
Mario Brother movie.
Yeah, you gotta look it up. You don't know about the Super Mario Brothers? You have to watch it. It was John Leguizamo was in it, like in the 90s. Like it's freaking awesome.
Okay,
Um, this one
so
was always in my rotation.
in,
Always.
okay, it came out in '93, which I was.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. So truth be told, I was only 3 at this time. Um,
We were too young.
I know, but
You make me feel old.
I'm sorry. I had no idea this was a movie.
It's
I
so
have
cool. You
I
gotta
have to
watch it.
watch this now.
Yes, your mind will be blown. So watch it. You got so many cool people in there. So yeah, watch it. Tell me what you think, and then we'll talk about it next week. How about that?
Yes. Yeah, hands down because
You
I
probably be
didn't
able, you could probably be able to watch it on YouTube for free.
we didn't have any video games. But the one game that we
Yeah.
had was Super Nintendo Super Mario Brothers. So that is the only game that I knew about and that I still know about and that I still know how to play. So I'm super pumped
That's
about
awesome.
this.
Yeah, watch it. You'll love it. It's so cool. I'm actually probably gonna I'm probably gonna watch it tonight with my kiddos and introduce them to the movie. I
Wait,
think there
okay.
is some kind of inappropriate things for my kids though in there, so I might want to watch out.
Okay. My favorite movie as a kid was Drop Dead Fred. Did you ever watch that movie? And I did not realize how inappropriate it was until I got older. And I was like, huh, interesting. So it's fine. It's fine.
That's cool.
Your kids will not be too disturbed. But now people want the full cut of it.
Yeah, they want the director's cut. It's an extra 20 minutes. I'm not too sure if it is going to change anything detrimental to the story. I'm sure people just want it because, it's nostalgia and there's more of it. We're all starved for content. So everybody wants it, to take it back to your nostalgia, right?
No,
To your
100%.
childhood.
Well, now
Yeah,
I'm going to have
okay.
to make a childhood
Who's this
from this.
Facebook user dropped some stuff here. They said, I don't know who this is. They said Dark Horse Comics jumping into AAA video games. What? I want to know more about that. If you're still on, let us know some more about that, and we'll talk about it. But Ambrosia, I don't have
Hi.
anything else. I don't have any more news. There's more news, but we can go on and on and on all night long talking about it. But what you got? You got something?
Yeah, so actually I do have comic book news. Not geek news, but comic book news. So I am a huge Donny Cates fan. Like Donny Cates is probably my favorite writer right now. Crossover has been one of my favorite books of the year. Have you read Crossover?
I have availability to. I have not. I have it in my collection. I haven't read it. I'm gonna probably collect it in trade.
You should read it because like issue 1. Okay, I'm just a sensitive person. I legit like cried. But why am I the Facebook user Thomas? I don't know. Oh, is that Thomas
Oh,
Cicada?
okay. Thomas yeah, yeah. Was man.
Hi, friend. But
From the
Donny
Geek
Cates
News.
just. Oh
What's going
yes,
on, man?
yeah,
Sorry.
and he did Absolute Carnage and God Country. Right now, Donny Cates is just like amazing. But he just announced that he's writing for he's always been writing for Marvel. Well, not always. Okay, never mind. He is going to be picking up the Hulk series, which
I
am so excited for.
That's really interesting. Because so everybody's this huge fan of Hulk right now, right? The Immortal Hulk. I love the first few issues. I love the first few issues, and then I kind of fell off because the third, fourth, or fifth, I forget which one it was. I lost a little interest, and I never picked it back up.
You should pick it back up. Oh yeah, you're right. They did. Wait, who is Ewing?
That's
who's
Al
Ewing doing now?
That's the Immortal Hulk.
Right, but who? So
that's
if they
Immortal
swapped,
Hulk, he's doing Al Ewing with Donny Cates.
Right, but what would Al Ewing be doing then? So if Cates takes Hulk,
Al is doing Immortal Hulk now.
Yeah, but if he says that they swapped, then what did they mean? Oh, what? Ewing is doing Venom? Oh, I missed that news. I don't know how I feel about that. It's gonna be fine.
He says Ewing is doing Venom and with Ram V. I like Ram V. Does amazing stuff. You know what? Freaking Thomas, I told you. I knew you were gonna do this. I'm just gonna drop this right here in the chat just for you guys, just in case. Just in case this little thing here will help me out there. How about that? Because
does that mean he could pop in?
He could pop in if he wants to and join us. I knew he was gonna do that. I was like, dude, come on, just do it. Anyway, you're good, dude.
Because Thomas, we now talk on Twitter, and he even saw the Quiet Place 2, and we talked about how good it was. He could have talked about my cool weekend adventure.
Yeah. We definitely could have. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I have not picked it up. I want to read it. I want to read the rest of it, but I'm really reluctant in picking up anything from the big 2 right now.
Really?
But there's a handful of good things coming out from the big 2. So I'm just like,
wait, why are you reluctant?
Because I haven't read anything from the big 2 in a handful of years, and I'm just like, I've already got a streak. Why not keep it going? I'm just kidding.
No, I get it. But that's why I'm here to talk about things that you could be reading, and that is why I'm on TikTok to tell people what they should be reading. Well, I talk mostly about the big 2, and I sprinkle in those independents.
There you go. So what is in Ambrosia's pull list today?
All right, let's start with Marvel.
All right. Hold on. I totally messed that up. Hold on. I totally messed that one up because look, I had it all set up and I was like, hey Ambrosia, check this out. Tell me what you're thinking about this. And I'm like, I had this queued up right here.
Oh well, let's do it.
Everything. It's that time of the show where we talk about Ambrosia's pull list.
This music's so good.
Did you
I
like
love
that?
it. It's so good.
I was like, I had it all queued up. I was like, gonna have fun with it, and then I totally screwed it up. Right?
There's no such thing.
So, Ambrosia, what do you got on your pull list today?
Oh my gosh, I wish that I could have like music behind me forever, like just in my life. I think the world would be a better place.
There you go.
Whenever we're at the grocery store. What? It drives my husband crazy whenever we're at the grocery store and we hear like that,
Uh-huh.
like the grocery store music, and I just like go in the
Yeah.
aisle and I just like start breaking it down. I don't know. It's great. All right. I love the
That's
music. We need to
awesome.
keep that going. But all right. So starting with Marvel, right now, we have War of the Bounty Hunters, issue number 1, which is interesting because I already thought that we had this issue. I
Yeah.
could be wrong because this was the Boba Fett one. So I could be wrong, but I'm 90%
Okay.
sure this is a new
Yeah.
one. I'll let you know next week once I read
Yeah.
it.
Please let me know
Um,
because that is interesting. Because we all love a good place to jump on a book, right? So, yeah.
but
Awesome.
it's so hard because right now they're doing the War of the Bounty Hunters,
Uh-huh.
and uh, they're doing it throughout like the whole Star Wars universe. And it just makes it
Yeah.
hard for anyone to. Oh, you're right. Thank you, Thomas. This is why you need to
Here,
be
let
on
me
with
see
us.
what he said. I'm sorry. I got to pull up his comment here because I did not see that. He said, I think the previous one was technically a number 0. So
You are correct. He's correct.
there we go.
Um,
Hey, but you know what, Thomas? How about this? Is 0 technically a number? No kidding.
I really
How about
hate
that,
when they
bud?
do zeros, but
Boom. Some more sweet jams right here.
this will be a great one moving into the Trials of Loki, which is Marvel Tales, which I think they're just jumping on the Loki name because of the upcoming series. But
Okay.
so we'll see. I'm gonna pick it up because that's what I do. There's we still have a lot of Heroes Reborn.
Thomas
It
said
is under
he's yelling at me and he said, it is the number. So
Thomas, I appreciate if you don't yell at my co-host. Thank you.
it's undefeated. He said. All right.
So we
Awesome.
have a lot of Heroes Reborn stuff again. What's so yeah, I don't so Heroes Reborn Marvel double action, Heroes Reborn American Knights, and then Heroes Reborn the main series issue number 5. This surprisingly has been a really good series that I've enjoyed. And then Nonstop Spider-Man, issue number and Thomas says whispers, it is a number. Thank you
Oh my
for not
gosh.
yelling. I appreciate that.
But he yell whispered it. Like it is the number.
He's yelling in his
Was that
heart.
an accurate? In his heart. He's yelling deep down inside. How can you yell at us with this beautiful music? How about
Right?
why?
Why would you want to?
It's like so chill.
And then we have Black Cat issue number 7, which that series has been doing. I've loved it. Black Cat is one of my faves, so she's been doing really great. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 67. I'm doing it because I collect Amazing Spider-Man, but we need to end the series already. It's all over the place. We just need to call it good.
Yeah.
What? Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh.
He says I'm I'm notorious for hitting caps lock with my pinky. Dude, don't give me excuses. That was on purpose.
I agree. I think, yeah.
You know.
One I'm really excited for is called The Vitals True EMS Stories. And this one is about healthcare workers that are on the front line during difficult times. The Vitals tells tales of some real heroes, the EMS teams as they travel to high risk environments in order to rescue those in urgent need. So I'm really excited about that.
That's really cool. That sounds like a really cool one. What else we got? Anything else?
For DC. So DC has, and I'm sure Marvel will too, for Pride Month. They have like a list of books that they'll be putting out. For DC, their first one is called Crush and Lobo. I don't know a ton about these characters. Do you?
So Crush is Lobo's daughter, I believe, or I can't. I believe so. Thomas, he'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe so.
He'll yell at you if you're wrong, actually.
He'll, he'll yell at me with his pinky on that caps lock.
So I'm excited for that one. And Man Bat, because Man Bat has actually been really good.
Okay, I gotta ask your opinion here real quick.
Okay.
Man Bat.
Why are you laughing?
Do you take Man Bat serious?
Yes, I love Man Bat.
I don't know if I've ever taken Man Bat serious.
Why?
Oh my! He's yelling at us again. Thomas is yelling at us again. And he says, "You are not wrong."
Well, yeah. Now I agree with Thomas for not being able to take Man Bat seriously. You could yell at him, Thomas. I approve.
No, I don't. Okay. All right. Sorry. All right. You can.
No, I need to hear your reasons. Why can't you take Man? Is it because it's Batman backwards?
Pretty much. It's like I feel like I wanted to be the fly on the wall in that like pitch meeting. It's like we need a new title. Batman is our number one title right now. It's something that's going to rival. How about Man Bat? The guy just said it just out of nowhere. Just
okay,
and let's go with it.
I definitely could see that. I concur with that. Especially because Batman is your boy. I'd be really pissed if someone came up and said, "Have you heard of Man Spider?" And I'd be like, "What?" right. So, okay, I'll give you that. But like, okay, they definitely need to change his name. But like the story, I don't know, because it definitely like reminds me of Morbius too, like his origin story.
Thomas says that he's dyslexic, and the confusion drives him crazy. So he's like, "Wait, I see Batman. What is talking about?" Oh man.
Okay, do you want to? Okay, quick story. I promise. I work with a lot of students who have dyslexia, and I was on a podcast with my friend, and the show is called The Keeg Show, Keeg.
Yeah.
And so one of the students found me on Instagram, and he was like, and he saw that I was on The Keeg Show. But because he's dyslexic, he saw it as geek. And so he's like, ha, you're on the show called The Geek Show. And I was like, no, it's not. It's called The Keeg Show. And he's like, no, it says geek. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's smart. Like the name is geek backwards, but it took someone who's dyslexic telling me that. So.
All right, here we go. Let's read a paragraph that Thomas has written us. The thing that drives me crazy is they took a man who dresses like a bat and called him Batman. And they go and kick us when we are down by naming a Batman and call him Man Bat. And then he says, what else does he say? He says, that was me legit yelling. Oh, I didn't read it as him yelling. Come on, dude, there's no... Are you...
I thought that was the most calm he's been.
Now he's like laughing. He's like screaming out his laugh. Like,
I'm LOLing while yelling at you.
I don't even know if that's physically possible. Can we do that? I don't know if we can.
Have you not seen The Joker?
Oh, there we go.
So now whenever I think of Thomas, that's all I'm going to think of is the Joker. Okay.
Thomas is the Joker of Wednesday Warriors. There you go.
Something I am surprised about, though, now that we're moving on with Batman, aka Man Bat, is DC has 2 horror comics coming out this week. Which the first one is DC Horror Presents The Conjuring, The Lover, issue number 1, which is smart because The Conjuring movie comes out on Friday.
That's almost like it was planned or something,
right? But okay, again, here's my issue, because I know that the like Marvel and DC's like companies, the comics and the movies like don't really like talk about things and together are on the same page. So it's odd that this one is, because why can't we do that with all the other things? But it's fine. What do I know?
There you go.
So I'm stoked about that because I love horror and I love
Hmm.
comics. So,
Yeah.
and the next one is The Nice House on the Lake, which, even though it
Yeah.
does sound like a
Oh,
nice house is going to be built on the lake, there's going to be
yeah, that
some,
sounds like a beautiful getaway. Hmm.
right, but someone will not get away. I
Oh,
mean, dun,
there we
dun.
go. Wow. There we go. I needed that. I'll have that queued up next week. See?
And I'm excited about this one because it's written by James Tynion, and he's been doing some of my favorite stuff. So, like, Something
Yeah.
Killing the Children has been one of my
Mhm.
favorites, and so has Department of Truth. So he
Yeah.
has been doing a lot of cool stuff. So I'm stoked for that issue.
Mhm.
And then
I
independent
loved
wise,
his I really
oh sorry.
loved his detective run. It was really
Ooh, I
cool.
haven't read that.
Yeah, it was a few years back. It was good.
Ooh, I need to check it
Back
out.
in my You got to check it out. It was
Back
good.
in your day when you watched the Super Mario Brother
Back
movie.
in my day. Back in my day when I used to read the big two. Yeah.
And then for independent, oddly enough, there was only one for me. I had to double
Okay.
check to make sure that was right, but it's called through a smaller company called Abstract, and
Okay.
it's Serial issue number 4 came out, and it's about like this little girl who she like doesn't age, so she stays like 14 forever, and she's trying to help her friend figure out this murder. It's interesting.
So Mimetic is a great entry into Tynan's mind.
Yes.
And that sounds like a good one. Cool.
Yeah. But
I've got a couple. So I've got a couple of scouts. So I got my scout subscription box in today, and there's all kinds of good stuff in here, like Black Friday #2. But this one I was really excited about because I read it and it's so good, and it's coming out from Scout. It was out last week, I believe. My book came in. Red Shift #1. With creators HS Tack and McKee. We actually had him on the show on Two Scout Geeks. So if you guys want to head over to twoscoutgeeks.com, you can listen to that episode right now, or wait till after the show, and then you can listen to it. Head on over there, listen to it. John, my co-host over there, he did a good job and interviewed Mr. HS Tack, and cool. It was a really good interview, and we learned some really cool stuff about the book. So check that out. And then another one that I've been anticipating is By the Horns #2, by one of our good friends, Marcus on Naso. He is from Hawaii, and this is such a beautiful, beautiful book, By the Horns. Um,
I'll have to
so
check
many
those
cool
out.
things. So many cool things. We got a mullet cop, uh, ash can, another broken ballads, broken souls ballads. But this one right here is really cool because we're gonna have a couple of the creators on the show here. The Misadventurers. Our buddy Dave Lentz had a hand in this book actually too. So pretty cool, pretty awesome, awesome. So what do we got here? What the heck? Who the heck is this? Whatever.
I'm dumb and you're dumber, so
There we go.
I'm
We
just kidding. Unless they're talking about you and Thomas.
Who knows? Who knows?
But pills,
Oh,
pills.
I'm sorry. We had somebody says it's great to see Dumb and Dumber having a frivolous conversation. Hey, thank you, Pills in Ibiza. There you go. You've been blasted. Boom.
Um,
Blasted.
be a middle school teacher and you get all of the mean things said to you. So pills, that doesn't even hurt me.
There you go. I'm rubber, you're glue. Let's talk about some frivolous stuff there. Talk about some comic books. Whatever, I don't care. That's what I got in my list. I'm most excited about, and I also got a Black Cotton #2 in there. That was just came out recently as
Oh,
well. So
cool.
super excited. Awesome. So, I did want to tell you guys about this right here, Cole, because I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or do like a giveaway with it, but my buddy Brian Hawkins, talking about Black Cotton, my buddy Brian Hawkins, one of the co-creators on Black Cotton, sent this over to me, and he actually signed it. I don't know if you guys can see that there. He signed it in the middle. I've got one from him, and I've got another one from Patrick Foreman, who are the two co-creators on the book, two co-writers. And I don't know if I'm gonna. I might. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them or do a giveaway or something. Maybe somebody can walk away with 2 books with the creators' signatures
Wow.
on them. Who knows?
That's so
They're
cool.
pretty high
I love
grade.
that he did that.
So I don't know. I'll see. I'll see what's up. What I'm gonna do with that. I've definitely got more than my share of Black Cotton.
Yeah,
So I'm
and most
definitely.
like people should definitely check that one out because that one I've so far I'm ready for issue 3 to be out because I have loved it so much.
Yeah, yeah, it's super super good. Check it out. All right, Ambrosia. I don't know what else you got. You got anything else?
I got this is unrelated to comic books, but
Okay.
if you like Legos, new Harry Potter Legos came out yesterday, and they are fabulous. And then what other Lego sets came out yesterday? I think it was just the Harry Potter sets.
Thomas says, IRL Hunger Games. Winner gets the issue. There we go.
Except for you have to fight with comic books.
There you go.
So you have to paper cut someone to death.
I like that idea, but let's do a little twist on it. Let's do like a scavenger hunt and like not kill people, or like because that would be kind of cool. I'd rather do something that is.
We don't choose violence. You know what, Thomas? I know a great therapist. She helped me with my yelling and with my wanting
issues.
to kill people.
Oh man. If you guys would like, if you would like to a session with Dr. Banner, Dr. Bruce Banner today, you guys can call us or email us.
I don't know.
Right.
With Donnie Cates writing Banner, you do not know what you're gonna expect.
Right. Oh man. Super cool. I don't know what else you got to talk about there, Ambrosia. I don't have anything else.
This is our first time that we didn't go over.
I know. That's crazy, huh? Yeah, I almost want like this guy to talk garbage so we can like get back at him and blast him. He said, "I already have a therapist." Thomas says, "I already have a therapist, but she keeps giving me, leaving me on red." I didn't read that right. Hold on, let me go back. I can read that better. He says, "I already have a therapist, but she keeps leaving me on red."
It's all right, Thomas. It's okay, Thomas. It's all right.
That's pretty messed up, dude. That's she's still analyzing you, but she's not like giving you any of the information back. That's called judging.
Low key.
Just a little bit there. Oh man. All right, you know what, Ambrosia? I do. I want to talk to you guys about this. So along with this battle damage thing, they kind of had like a contest. Like they wanted like a story of why these books were damaged. You know what I mean? So they did a contest and had people like do entries for the stories. I'm not sure if everybody got the story, but we got one from Jonathan Hedrick.
Oh, cool.
It's super cool. I won't read this to you guys right now because there's a lot to read, and you guys will probably make fun of me because I'll read it with my dyslexia.
Or we could prove to Pills in Biza that we are not dumb because we know how to read.
Well, I don't know. He uses some pretty big words here like saboteur, and I don't know what that means.
I had to. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We won't do that then. That's fine.
No, but yeah, it's super cool. I'll post a picture on my social media. I'll throw it all over the place, TikTok and all that good stuff. But Ambrosia,
hi.
Tell us a little bit about what you've been doing lately. You got anything? I know you recently were on a show,
yes.
And you are like doing all kinds of really cool stuff, right? Blowing up all over the place.
Trying. So, this week is actually like a quiet week, which has been nice. Because I have about a ton of Lego sets that I now need to build. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, I have you seen like the TikTok trend where people are like, "I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. my that like
yeah.
rest in peace my wallet and my bank account. I had to go sell my kidney yesterday. It's okay,
There you go. There you go. It's like, oh man. I
but
I'm glad that you're able to sit in the chair and still be on. That shows dedication. Like
I
you had a
know.
kidney removed and you're still here to hang out with everybody. That's
No,
like super dedication.
this is just the background. I'm still at the hospital, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. You got all right. My bad.
No,
You're using the
but
background.
besides that, I've been building Legos and reading comics. That has been my goal for this summer since I no longer have to like focus
Yeah.
on grading and papers. So right now I'm reading, I was recommended the book Undiscovered Country. Um which I don't know if you've read that one.
Which
Because
one?
I have
Undiscovered
uh
Country?
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you read it?
I've got it. I've got it in here somewhere.
Did you like it?
Right. The first issue was good. I have not finished it. But
Okay.
it's by what's his name? Scott Snyder, right?
Yes, yes. Um because well, I got it in trade back because I really liked the have you read the comic Home?
I have not. Haven't
Oh,
read that
you
one.
should check that one. You should definitely check that one out. I think it's through Boom Comics and it's called Home. And
Okay.
it's kind of gut wrenching because it's talking about like some of the immigration that's going on in like Texas right now. So it follows a mom and a little boy who are going through that, but then the little boy gets superpowers. Um, but so I was recommended Undiscovered Country because of that. So I'm excited to finish reading that.
Super cool. Super cool. Yeah, it's really good. I started following it and collecting it when it came out. Since then, I fell off and haven't read it. But the first issue was really good, actually.
Well, I'm just looking. I thought that there was only it was I'm behind because I thought that it
Oh
was
yeah.
only one volume because I bought it in trade paperback. But apparently,
Hmm.
ooh, there's actually 3 volumes.
Mm-hmm.
Or really
It's been
behind.
going on for a while now. Yeah.
I didn't know that. So I'll have to Oh, wait, no.
Super cool.
Volume 3 isn't out yet, so we're still on volume 2. We're still good. But still, that's a
Awesome.
lot.
It's a good series. It's a
Cool.
really good series.
I'm
Yeah,
stoked.
it's a good one to pick up.
And then Pills in Bizza says building Legos and reading comics. I've heard it all now. I don't know, Biz. I could tell you a lot of things.
Oh my god.
I don't know if they're.
Oh
Oh.
man, trolls are funny. Man, you should probably build some Legos. It's a stress reliever.
Oh, it is. It
I got
totally.
so talking about Legos. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off,
No.
but my son has been getting into Legos. He's about to turn 11, and he's been into Legos all the time. And you and I were talking about this a little bit ago. And so he's at that point where like we always had Legos for him and stuff, but he he left. He would when he would get sets, but he would never be able to keep them together. He would lose them, and they would always get lost in like 5 minutes after we bought them. Right. So now he's at that point where he'll have a Lego set and apart, and he'll put them in his box, but then like he'll go in there and grab all the pieces and build it from like memory. Sometimes he did it the other day with some kind of like Lego vehicle. I was like, dude, how'd you do that? He's like, I just found the pieces and I knew they went to this, so I just put it together. I was like, what the heck? I can't do that from memory.
That would
So
stress me
my wife,
out.
right? So my wife was messaging you, and she's like, "I need some advice on some freaking Legos and what like, because he's starting to get so advanced. Like the other day, we got him like a couple thousand piece set or 100,000. I forget what it was, 100 piece set or 1,000 piece set, but it was bigger than what he's usually getting, and he put it together under an hour. and
Oh
I was like, what the
man.
heck? Like,
Which set
like
was it?
it was what was it? It was Minecraft. It was a
Okay.
Minecraft set. They're
See,
super easy, but still, but there's a lot of small intricate pieces that go into those sets.
and then if you like as you get more advanced, you have to like make sure that they're correct because any little thing that you build wrong, you have to start over.
Mm.
But yes. Oh.
This guy, this person, I didn't know adults did those things. So, are you a child? It's like a little kid just randomly
Probably one of my
trolling people.
students. That's fine.
It's just trolling people on TikTok. Whatever. Have fun. Troll us all you want. I don't
Wait,
care. As long
eh,
as you're not out there hurting people, have
is he
fun.
trolling us on Twitch?
Yeah, on Twitch. Yeah.
I,
It's all good.
I think no, this is great. I think this is official. I think we made it. I think we could quit
Oh,
our big
really?
chat. Yeah, I think getting trolled. It means
Getting trolled on Twitch?
it
Oh
means
my
we did it.
gosh.
We could officially quit our big kid jobs. So we could
There we go. We're done.
do our little kid hobbies.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, Ambrosia, I appreciate you hanging out with me right here on Wednesday Warriors, exclusively on the Geek Collective. Can you let everybody know where they can find you, and just make sure that we don't tell pills where they can find us
Yeah,
because
because
they'll troll us.
we don't need your
You know what?
negativity.
Yeah, you know what? As long as you're not being like
I'm just
super
kidding.
inappropriate and like whatever, have fun. I don't care if you're gonna troll me. Just don't use bad words or hurt my feelings.
Oh, feelings already hurt. Just kidding. Let's see. I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Ambrosia_Linda. And I am on TikTok at Comics and Cupcakes.
Awesome, awesome.
What about you, Joey?
You can find me all over the place. You can find I'm gonna tell you where you can find Wednesday Warriors, because you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just do a search for Wednesday Warriors. We are at WED Warriors Live on Twitter, which is where we do a lot of our interacting. We do a lot on Facebook as well. You can find us there as well. I'm there. You can House of Indie Pod, Two Scout Geeks, all over everything. Just type that in. You'll find us there. I dropped an episode of Two Scout Geeks this last it was on Tuesday, and we talked to HS Tack, and he does Redshift. It's a really good episode, so I loved it. It was really cool. John did an amazing job. He interviewed one of our creators, friends, for the first time by himself. He did an amazing job. I applaud you. Thank you again, John. John, you did a good job. Hey, look at Chris from Professor Frenzy. He said, applauds, great show. Thank you, Chris. You, sir. I contribute everything I do to you, because you are an inspiration to me, sir. Seriously. One of my that's a quick, I'll tell that quick story. I got into podcasting because I listened to a lot of podcasts of like comic book podcasts. Professor Frenzy was one of the first ones that I listened to, and because of Chris and my buddy Jerry Green, they inspired me, and they really didn't have to do anything. They just were amazing podcasters, very professional, amazing at their craft. They are very, they know their comics, and I trust them with their opinions. Amazing. Thank you, sir. You are awesome. Thank you. Awesome. And yeah, make sure you guys go check out their show. They drop an episode every Wednesday, the Professor Frenzy Show, anywhere you find podcasts. Please, they do indie comic book discussions, and they are always on top of their game. Super cool. So yeah, we're excited. I'm excited. Ambrosia, I'm gonna pull up some music again for you. How about that? Because how about that? This is a fun little thing here for there we go.
We also could. I realized that you when you said everyone was awesome, the first thing that popped into my head was the Lego movie, like the everybody's awesome.
There we go. I should that. That should be our outro. How's that? Hey, thanks, Chris. I've got a ton more, but I just don't want you guys to have to look through all of that. We can have fun with that later. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. We will see you guys next week. You guys, you know what? I messed up and I did not drop Ambrosia's episode of comic book history lessons, but I'm going to get on that tonight, and it's going to be out for you guys tomorrow.
My
Please.
dude, I get it. Life is crazy.
Yeah, awesome. And then I will be getting back in the saddle with the House of Indie very soon. I promise you guys, I got some really cool stuff lined up very soon. We'll see you, Chris. Have a good one. Take it easy, man. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us right here on Wednesday Wars at the Geek Collective. Remember, head on over to go get yourself one of these cool books or grab some books from scoutcomics.com. Use the code GEEK, GEEK, at checkout to get 10% off. Thank you guys. Hey, it's a great show. Bye for now.
Thanks, Chris. You're wonderful. Bye,
You're awesome.
friend.
Thank you guys. Again, it's been amazing. I'm going to switch out the music for you guys right here. It's going to be abrupt, but whatever, because guess what? We're heading out. Ambrosia, we'll talk to you next week, and we'll to talk to you about Army of the Dead. We'll talk about that next time.
No. Okay, cool.
Have you seen it yet?
No, but I will. I'm going to add that to my list.
All right. We'll talk about that next week. That's in your homework. How about that?
I love it.
That's next week's homework.
Deal.
All right. We'll see you guys next time. I'm going to be pulling up the outro video. We'll see you guys. Peace.